改めまして皆様、川文座へようこそお出かけくださいまして誠にありがとうございます。川文でございます。ありがとうございます。
Very happy with the
非常
turnout.
に方にお越しいただきまして、またお天気にも恵まれまして、皆様ありがとうと思っております。で昨日の川文もいらっしゃいますか?
Has yesterday on the Asahi Shimbun, has anybody seen or read this article?
受付でもご案内をさせていただきました通り、この回では中京テレビさんの番組での取材も入ってございます。このまま大きな事件ですとか事故ですとかこちらで放映をしてくださるそうで、楽しかったなという思い出を回想しながらいければと思っております。今回の川文座、新しい試みを取り入れさせていただいております。3年前からこのイヤホンガイド、日本語版ですね、無料のものを皆さんに提供させていただいております。これに追加をいたしまして、From New York, please enjoy Japanese Meigiren Geisha dance performance.
See, there's somebody from New York today. Thank you.
香港の方で説明いただいたように、昨日はセルビアから急遽飛び込みで、昨日はですね、英語版のガイドがでしたので、ちょっとワークスでもフィーリングでとっても楽しかった、グッフィーリングって言って書いてくださいました。
Enjoyed the show. It's a good feeling.
1週間前にこういうイヤホンガイドを導入しようということを決め、早くも海外の方が引きつけてきてくださったこと、非常に
We're so happy. We only announced this a week ago that we were going to do a English earphone guide, but very happy that you all made it today. Today, the Japanese earphone guide is Mayokura Kentaro-san.
YouTube でライブ配信、生での配信をしております。残念ながらお客様皆さんは全く知らないというそんな YouTube なんですけれども、日本語で配信をいたしますと1億5000万の方に聞いていただくことができるんですが、英語でこれ電波で配信をいたします17億5000万の方に聞いていただくことができると。昨日からもスペインの方、ルンプの方がたくさん翻訳をしてくださって、こういうことをやるんだという宣伝をしてくださっております。でこの成功して、改めて来年、よりインターナショナルなパワフルな川文座になります。
Appreciate people spreading the word around the world. Hope that next year, all people that are interested in coming and checking out
YouTube ご覧いただくことができますので、ぜひとも共有なさってくださいますようお願いしたいところでございます。長くなりましたが、これからいよいよ演目開始でございます。どうぞお楽しみくださいますようお願い申し上げます。
Sit back, relax, and enjoy. We'll start tonight's show with Hanagatami, which is a story. This Kawabun-za is known for their stone stage. There's a hanamichi, or hashigakari for no, entryway for the actors. Performing tonight, performing in Hanagatami is the geisha Maiko Usagi. geisha mameka. The difference between a maiko and a geisha by hair pieces worn in the hair. The maiko wears more colorful and vibrant color, where the geisha is more relaxed and more what's tsuiteru in Japanese, a more mature hairpiece. Hanagata homes for good fortune. The smell of next, following the plum blossoms, is the meaning May. Satsuki no Japan and its rainy season. She brushes the wisteria that has dew and rain in it. Now a solo dance by the geisha mameka. Notice how elegantly she puts away. Here we go forward a few seasons into autumn. She illustrates hana, which is a bush clover. She's following the she comes her sand that is blooming, and she feels natsukashi, which is the feeling of nostalgia. The message of a this was Hagatami, performed by Geisha and the Masayuki. going to give a shout out to the people online. Elizabeth Lopez, thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoy. Next up is the piece Shochikubai, which is a celebratory dance. Shochikubai, meaning pine, bamboo, and plum, is performed by Noriko, Koito, and Kei. And dance. First up is the pine, performed by Noriko. Notice this, which depicts a pine. The pine is often found in events of celebration, and it is said to bring happiness and good fortune for 10,000 years. Oftentimes, the pine is illustrated on After the pine, the dance of the bamboo is followed, but due to time restraint, we will go straight to the plum. Plum, ume, also bite, performed by Koito and Kei. What they're holding in their hands are green umbrellas. There's only one right now, but usually they're linked together. Several are linked together, which portrays a weeping plum tree. Kei, who is in the pink kimono, is the newest geisha member. This is her Erigaya show, which means she graduated from a maiko to a geisha. Koito, who is in the blue kimono, is also known to be a very good violinist. Now they're portraying plums swinging in the wind, which is for their hearts, for the lovers. That was Shouchikubai, brought to you by Noriko, Koito, and Kei. Notice the sound of the drum. This drum beat illustrates theater and is a bridge between dances. Next up is Mizusashi, formed by Hitomi. Mizusashi is a very interesting piece. It is a tea ceremony that is being depicted here. She opens the door and enters the chanoma, the room where a tea ceremony is performed. She opens and closes the shoji door. Notice in her obi she has an orange cloth, which is used for tea ceremony. There are two parts in this piece. At first we enjoy the process for making tea, then serving tea. But soon we see her personal affairs, the man that she's pouring the tea. It's a blend of pleasant ceremony and also the jealousy that she has for the man. Please imagine here that she has served tea. There's a disagreement. There's a play on words here, chakin shibori. She takes the cloth, the orange cloth that is used to clean in the tea ceremony, accused a false accusation. Of her saying another, or perhaps the and sing. She her two figures together, a man and a woman, being pleads to her lover, complains in disagreement. Soon, their disagreement is fixed. And now the dance piece takes on a little bit of a playful tone. She goes and checks outside, sees that there's no one there. They can have privacy. Puts it under her sleeve. Now drum. Notice the sound of the drum. The drum is illustrating snow. Beat for outside. This dance was usually performed. She links the dance piece with the actual small space is served. Modern-day Tokyo. Dance piece by Momotaro, who is portraying a woman. These two are a family. Fishing, and they now the man, he casts his net into the ocean, and he is catching fish that he catches to buyers around Edo. Depicting with Sumida. It shows them in a good relationship. They're having fun playing with each other. But the man likes to play tricks on her sometimes. This movement depicts crows. There are a lot of depictions of birds in dance pieces, and birds mean different things. Some patrons in a geisha house. Perhaps here it shows two birds frolicking, as in two lovers having fun. Now the mood changes a little. Now the man is being distant and unresponsive. The lady tries to get his attention, but it is not working. She tries several things, but still it doesn't work. Then she gets an idea, and she pretends that she is having an injury. This catches the man's attention. He walks over to check on her. Now she reveals that it was all a trick. Now that they have gotten each other's attention, they play, and they dance in joy. Notice the sound of the drums again. This is the sound of waves. From here, the dance changes the beat a little. Now this dance piece during the Edo period is a piece that was known around Edo. People got up and danced together. This has been Sanja Matsuri, a festive dance performed by Momotaro and Hikono, a fan-favorite combination. And yeah, to Elizabeth, please spread the word. Please share it. It's all good. Yeah. There's a little bit of trouble with the microphone. I hope people can still hear and everything. I hope everything's okay. Now they're getting ready for the kojo, which is a greeting. Today, there are 3 geishas, actually one geisha and 2 maikos. Kei, who I mentioned earlier, graduated from being a maiko and is now a geisha, and she will say her greetings, followed by 2 new maiko, Usagi and Makoto. First in the purple kimono is Usagi, followed by Kei, and in the yellowish green kimono is the newest member, Makoto. They put their fans in front of them to have kind of a barrier between themselves and the audience. It's just a formality, just a formal thing. First, Kei speaks. She says, "Thank you all for supporting me. I'm happy to announce that last December, she has graduated from being a maiko and is now a freshman geisha." And she's saying she will work hard on being a geisha, and please continue to support me. This process is called a erigae, from a maiko to a geisha. Next is Usagi, who is speaking. She has been a maiko for the past 3 years, and she has come out to introduce the newest member, Makoto, who is speaking now. She has joined the Meigiren last October. Interesting thing about Makoto here is she's from Tokyo, and she chose to be a geisha here in Nagoya over Kyoto and other places. From this point, the pieces that will be performed are kouta, which are compact dance pieces. The first piece that will be performed is Itago Dejima. Itago Dejima, performed by the 2 maiko, the newest member, Makoto, and her senpai, maiko, which is her older classman, Usagi. Looks like they're still getting ready right now. ひばりさんノイズがなくなってよく聞けるようになってよかったです。Once again, the sound of the drum depicts water. Now, this dance piece takes place in Itago City in Ibaraki Prefecture, where there are a lot of canals like Venice, Italy. Notice on her fan there are flowers, purple flowers. They're called ayame flowers, which are iris. And this part of the dance piece is depicted of them being on a boat. And they're going down the river. And along the banks of the river, there's a lot of vegetation. It's very grassy, a lot of greenery. But as they go down the river, they find one ayame flower, stating, "My heart is like this ayame flower, only one for you." Next is Usagi. She uses her fan to depict a pole to push the boat like a gondola. They're portraying flowers blooming, and this movement with hands turning is flower petals falling. And they open and they close like flower petals. The message that is being portrayed here in this song is, I hope that, like the ayame on the riverbank, I hope that I am the only girl for you. Now, if you notice their kimono, they are both wearing a furisode, which has long sleeves. This is another distinction of the maiko. Usually in Japan, once you are married, you are not allowed to wear a furisode. You must wear a kimono with a shorter sleeve. And it seems similar in with the traditions of a maiko to a geisha. Only the maiko is allowed to wear a furisode. Next dance piece being performed is Shiba de umarete, which is kind of like, which means I was born in Shiba, and I grew up in Kamba. The geisha that's performing is Fukumatsu. This was also a very popular dance piece depicting a festival. And this piece was very popular and everybody knew about it. It's the defining piece of Edo. Kind of like if you take Frank Sinatra's New York, New York to be the defining piece of that city. Depicting falling in love with a man, right here. Kobore Matsuba, which is a falling pine needles. And the interesting thing about pine needles is even if the pine needles fall, they fall in pairs. So depicting, no matter what, you and I will be together. Next up is a dance piece called Iroke Naitote, Iroke Naitote, performed by the geisha Emiko. This piece is about a woman who is told that she isn't very pretty, and this is her, say, rebellion. Her rebuttal or rebellion against those who are saying that she isn't very pretty. She says she doesn't mind because even a shack in a rustic town, the moon shines on it like everywhere else. And it's a metaphor for there's somebody for everybody. Even those that are not pretty have fun, racy affairs. And this story is depicting her secret date with a man, her secret affair. And she signals to a man with her eyes. She covers her face out of embarrassment. Now she takes that cloth and she hides her face so that to avoid the public eye, and they go out on a date in secret. And this date also must have taken place at night, also to avoid the public eye. Now she's illustrating scenery. She brushes off the dew off of her sleeves and the night. Now she's reading a love letter from the man, and she blushes. She hides her face from embarrassment. That was Iroke Naitote by the geisha Emiko. Next up is Samidare, May Rain. The geisha performing is Fukumatsu and Kikukazu. Fukumatsu, who is holding the purple umbrella, is portraying a man, and Kikukazu is portraying a woman. I noticed the birds chirping. Now they brush off the rain, and she is setting her hair, fixing her hair. The man and the woman are on a walk, and the man is leading her. She calls the man, and she motions at the, once again, the ayame, the iris. And interesting, the ayame is also purple, just like the man's umbrella. Notice the sound of the drum again, depicting water, and this is where the river empties out into the sea, or flows out into the sea. That was Samidare. Next up is Ayame Yukata. And geisha, or Michael Makoto has gone over and set a prop in the back, usually in kabuki, the kuroko, those who are kind of in like a black costume, goes and puts tools or props out. This piece is called Ayame Yukata, and this is originally a commercial song for selling kimono by Ayame Yoshizawa in Edo. And these traditional dances were used in several different ways, and one way was as a commercial to sell these kimonos. So in this dance piece there will be several movements to show different sides of the kimonos, like the beautiful sleeves, Now she's depicting the summer breeze, or summertime, and this kimono breathes well during, in the summer as well, in hot weather. Once again, the drum beat is depicting the waves. And here she is in an omatsuri summer festival. And she's stating how breathable the kimono is. Or the yukata, I mean. She wipes away her sweat that builds up on her neck. It is important for the yukata to be breathable, for if it's not, it sticks to your skin and it's very difficult to move. So she's stating how breathable and how wonderful her yukata is. Now she's depicting a lover who uses her fan as a mirror, and she fixes her hair. And she is depicting her love interest in a man here. And putting the pinkies together, or the fingers together, is once again depicting you and me together. Now she is portraying rain falling with her fan. That was Ayame Yukata, performed by Kikuaka. Next up are a few comedic pieces. First up is a Oya Oya Bushi, which translates to "Oh my God." These coming up are a bit of a modern piece compared to the other ones. This one is created during the Taisho era, which was between 1912 to 1926. Performing "Oh My God" or "Oya Oya Bushi" is Koito, Kei, and Hikono. Now they're coming out, and these are 3 schoolgirls at the time. During that time, they wore kimonos with boots. It was the fashion at the time, and it was called haikara. And talking about the girls being very, very pretty and very pure. But if you look closely, she is wearing a iwata obi, which is an obi that pregnant women wear. So they're saying, hey, she's pretty and she looks pure, but hold on, is she pregnant? Next up, Now they're on a train, a locomotive, and they're talking about a man who spots a beautiful girl who's on the train, and he is caught up looking at her, and he is so dazed and dreaming about her that he misses his train stop. So that was Oya Oya Bushi, a short and sweet, cute little dance piece. Next up is Makuroke Bushi. Also during the Taisho era. It is the great industrialization, modernization, the time when East met West. After the Meiji period, and trains and locomotives were brought into this country. And they're saying, please clap your hands to the beat. Now, first, they're depicting old travelers going up Mount Hakone in the Kanto area. And there's a train that goes through the mountain as well that's puffing up soot. And because of the soot, it has turned their hair, their faces, and their kimonos black. Makuroke means black. So they're talking about the changing in the era. Now that there's industrialization and there's locomotive, there's a lot of things that has turned their kimonos black. Now they're in Kagoshima, down in Kyushu. They're talking about a Sakurajima mountain, a volcano, which had erupted, and it has also shot up ash and soot and all kinds of things, and it has turned their hair and their faces and their kimonos black. Dance piece depicting the time period of that time. Next up is Kin no Shachihoko, a Meigiren favorite, one of the most popular pieces of the Meigiren, and the Maikos must master this in order to be part of the Meigiren. It's kind of an entry exam. If they can't master this, they can't be Maiko. So the two Maiko, Usagi and Makoto, will be performing Kin no Shachihoko. And Kin no Shachihoko is a tiger carp, Shachihoko. And it's a song of Nagoya. And they're saying, have you seen Nagoya Castle? It is 5 stories tall, and on top it is crowned with a golden Shachihoko tiger carp. So those of you that are here in Nagoya or have visited Nagoya and seen Nagoya Castle, you've noticed the golden carps that crown the top of the castle. This dance piece is illustrating the castle, the prize and the pride of Nagoya. Next up is the last piece of this evening. It is called Sawagi, and it is performed by all the Meigiren members. This is another all-time favorite by the patrons of the Meigiren. Saying Nagoya Meibutsu, things that are popular in Nagoya, Nagoya treasures, and one is the Kin no Shachihoko, as I mentioned, the golden tiger carps. Next, they just mentioned Kawabun. This Ryotei here, Kawabun-ZA. Okini, meaning thank you. Thank you for coming and watching. Thank you for your time. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That was Meigiren, performing here at the Kawabun-ZA, here in this Kawabun-Ryotei. Hope you enjoyed your evening tonight. We have closing words from the Waka Okami. Just thank you. It was a short period of time, but we hope you enjoyed. Please give a round of applause to the Meigiren geishas. This is the first time that the Kawabun-ZA has done a Japanese and also English earphone guide.
Thank you very much. We hope you enjoyed the show.
How did you like this event?
Pretty good, yay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Yes.
はい。皆様今日はありがとうございました。僕は名古屋に生まれて、名古屋に育ち、アメリカ人の父を持っているので、西川カークという名前なんですが、名古屋が大好きなそうです。名古屋城の、去年2年前ですね、川文座でこの同じステージで、川文歌舞伎というものを、見出させていただいて、今日はメイギレの皆様に、イヤホンガイドを担当させていただきまして、本当に貴重な時間をいただいたと思います。皆様ともこのお時間ありがとうございました。We hope you enjoy 皆様ありがとうございました。
マイクにカチカチ当たってた指輪が非常に気になるところなんですが、最近ご結婚もなさられまして、さらにお子さんも授かられまして、非常におめでたい方がついておられる方です。改めまして今日はありがとうございました。また9月に名古屋踊りというメイギレンさんもお稽古していらっしゃいます西川流の舞台があります。そちらでは、ガイドはされないかもしれませんが、
舞台に出てるので
はい、舞台をぜひ皆さん見に行っていらしてくださればと思います。今日素敵なガイドで、金のシャチホコって皆さん、なんて英語で表現しますか？ ちょっとパッと思い浮かばないですね。カークさん、実はですね、ゴールデンタイガーカープって訳してくださったんです。そういう表現なんだと思いましたが、でもお顔が虎の顔で、でも鯉の形をした魚だということで、金のシャチホコを表現してくださいました。他にもおやおや節は、オーマイゴッドパフォーマンスパフォーマンスというふうに非常にコミカルな表現でしてくださってまして、広く世界中の方がご覧いただいたことかと思っております。ありがとうございました。では、メギレンの皆様にも改めて舞台上に出てきていただきたいと思います。地方のお姉さん方は生演奏でこのスタレのブラインドの奥で今日も生演奏をやってくださっております。ちょっとここの舞台の方には出ていらっしゃらないんですが、改めてメギレンの皆様に大きな拍手をお願いいたします。ぜひ、じゃあ、昨日はこのシーンはなかったのでちょっと私が戸惑っておりますけれども、はい、今回のカーブン座のでは一言ご感想と皆様への感謝の思いをぜひお話しくださいませ。
皆様、本日はお忙しい中お集まりいただきましてありがとうございます。名義年一同、まだまだ未熟ではございますが一生懸命務めさせてもらいました。いかがでございましたでしょうか。大当たりありがとうございます。これからも一度力を合わせて頑張っていきますので、どうぞ応援をよろしくお願い申し上げます。よろしく
ありがとうございます。では、改めましてメギレの皆様にはこれからのお食事でも皆様のお席の方まで足をお運びいただきたいと思っております。ご挨拶ですとかお写真たくさん撮っていただきまして、ぜひ SNS で拡散していただく際には川文におりますと必ず漢字の山水の川、文章の文、川文におりますとご口調していただきますようお願いいたします。ではまず、今日パンフレットと一緒にお配りをいたしました桃色ピンクの札をお持ちのお客様からお食事へとご案内させていただきたいと思っております。水色の水からみとか